I almost got scammed by a teacher training program once and I am still angry about it. So I made a promise to myself when I truly understood this path, I'd share it all for free so you all can make an informed decision. This is chapter 2 of What's in a Yoga Teacher Training series. And in this, I'm going to share the real course curriculum of a credible yoga teacher training program. If a program doesn't include these, it's not a teacher training, it's just a workout camp you traveled half the world for. So let's cut to it. Here are 8 pillars of any credible yoga teacher training. Number 1, asana, aka the posture practice. This is the shiny part and this is why you are going. Do not skip this video because I'll come back to this again. Number 2, pranayama, aka the breath work. This is where you learn different breathing techniques, how to control your breath, and how to align it with your movement. Number 3, mudras. These are powerful hand gestures that guide your energy, enhance your focus, and helps you in grounding your practice. Number 4, bandhas. These are 6 energy locks. These are muscular contractions that direct prana through your body. It's okay if you never heard about them, but make sure your teacher training has them. Number 5 are shatkarma. These are 6 deep purification and cleaning yogic rituals that prepares your inner body for the yoga practice. Number 6 is none other than the yoga philosophy. This is the backbone, the soul of your practice. If a program skips this, that's a scam. Just don't go there. Next, at number 7, we have meditation techniques. These are not just sit down and close your eyes scam. These are true methods that require guidance. Advanced teachers work on these for years after training. So yes, you can only learn enough in your teacher training about this, but getting this foundation changes everything. And last but not least is anatomy. Because teaching without knowing how your body works is not just ineffective, it's dangerous. This is a no-brainer basically. So if a yoga teacher training is truly worth your time, money and energy, it must include these 8 practical elements in the curriculum. And now let's circle back to asana. This part is what most studios sell hard, but unless you understand which style of asana you are learning, it's just all choreography. This topic deserves its own detailed videos, which I'll be making in this series because it depends on which style you really want. But here is the critical part. Hatha Yoga Pratipika is the foundation of every yoga style. Once you have that, then and only then you should branch out. So your teacher training must cover traditional Hatha style first. That's your base. Then you can specialize in Vinyasa, Ashtanga, Iyengar, Yin, Restorative, Kundalini, Bikram, Par, Prenatal, Postnatal, Tantra, whatever calls to you. Each one is a path, but it all starts with Hatha. So when you are researching, ask your institute for a content breakdown. Use this checklist. Asana series, Hatha style is a must-have. Pranayama, mudras, bandhas, shatkarmas, yoga philosophy, meditation, and anatomy. This is your checklist. Save it, copy it, screenshot it. And remember, if they can't give you this list, it's a red flag. If they dodge the question, walk away. A legitimate program is proud of its curriculum. This checklist will cut through the noise and it will stop you from wasting your money, energy, and passion because the wrong decision costs you everything. In the next few videos, I'll break down all the different styles of asana practice so you can find the one that's right for you. Drop the word newsletter in the comments and I'll DM you the link to my free newsletter. That's where I share everything from breakdown to behind the scene yoga stories. And hey, if you've got a friend who is on the edge about teacher training, send them this video. It will help.